one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Heavenly Father, we ask you to bless all these folks here tonight. We ask you to give us guidance on this do your will in the town's work. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. First step, roll call. Bob Nichols, you're here. Jason, you're kind of NA. Narita?
Here.
Me? Mr. Parker is not here. Our Samantha is not here. Mary Ann, sure, you're present. Engineer's not here. Don, you're here. And we do have, since most of this stuff going on tonight is for the English, so Jason's not going to sit up here tonight. He's recused from this. He doesn't get a vote, since he's permanently and completely in. This is his. So we do have Lauren is filling in for us. So he's going to be here for this tonight's vote. Lauren, you here?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. There's. All right, so first order of business tonight is the public hearing. We got quite a few variances to get through tonight, so we're just going to take them one at a time. Variance 2501. You guys want to come on up? It says, whereas the Monrovia Board of Appeals shall, in the case, be heard Ward. Where is this? Read all this stuff. Give me 1 second here, folks. You guys don't want to listen to me read? Oh, yeah, turn it on, please. Where is my sheet? There's my description. All right. Variance 2501, the frontage road. Frontage street must be provided by a parcel along the corridor. They are requesting to provide an allowance to have no frontage road and not connected to the adjacent property.
We're gonna table this. Our engineer and our attorney couldn't make it tonight, and we would really like 5 members on the board to vote.
Okay.
So we're asking to table everything.
So understand that, but we do have folks who would like to speak for and against for all of these. So I'm just got the first one here is Robert. I'm sorry, I can't read your.
I'm sorry, I've got a trimmer, so I think it's kind of ridiculous. We make a sign in when they already sent it a letter.
Oh,
So can I have the microphone?
absolutely. Sure, come on up.
Well, first of all, I think it's kind of rude that they asked to table it at the last minute. I think that everybody should be heard tonight, and you guys should vote up or down, except for the fact that you've got a stand-in up here, and I question the validity of having a stand-in on the board.
Understand that. My 2 cents here, I kind of agree with you, but
All right, so let's vote for it.
kind of agree to. I'm going to put my 2 cents in. I was told by the powers that be that we have 4 people on the board. We don't have a clear majority. So if 2 people say yay, 2 people say no, they lose.
Mm-hmm.
If 3 say yes, they win. If 3 say no,
Yep.
but with this is so highly contested
Mhm.
You got lawyers here, we've got engineers, we have petitions and all that
Except for
stuff.
the people that ought to have them.
Excuse me?
Except for the people that should have them here.
Except for the people that should have them here. I personally would like to have a full 5 board members. If we're going to win or lose,
Well-
I want it to be one, my opinion, I can be overvoted. My opinion is we need to have a clear majority, not just a, well, we didn't get enough, so you lose type of thing. That's
Mhm.
just,
Well, and my other concern is that Mr. Engler currently sits on this board, except for tonight.
correct.
You all know him. You all have worked with him in some fashion regarding this board, organizing the board, and those kind of things. So I think you all have some kind of a personal interest with him, whether it's positive or negative. And I don't see how anybody up on this board can vote and not have some kind of interest in what's going on. Either you don't like him and you want to vote it down, or you do like him, you want to vote it up.
That is a true statement.
So I think everybody has to recuse themselves and send it to the town council.
Our job is the zoning board, so we're going to vote on zoning issues here.
All right, well, I'm going to say my piece
You please
on
do.
all these. No matter which one it is, whenever a board makes a variance, you're changing the rules for everybody down the road.
Correct.
And you don't want to do that. Specifically with the items with the special exception with respect to the drive-through, you've got noise pollution, you've got light pollution, and you're going right out onto a residential street.
So,
And
question on this one, we're specifically speaking about this one here for the frontage road. You live in Latta,
yes, I do. I live right behind the property.
right behind the property? Do you want the frontage road to go right down Latta?
What frontage road are you
This
talking
is what we're talking about. He's asking for a variance not to have a frontage road. Do you want the frontage road to go right down, what's that, not 39, what's that street there? You know, what's that street called? Terrace? Do you want the frontage road to run parallel with Terrace?
The frontage road is the one.
The frontage-
that's in front of property.
That's the
Right.
first vote we're doing.
So what was the address of the property on the corner? Was it on Terrace?
Yes.
Okay, it was on Chestnut. They need to stick with Chestnut.
Just,
That's the frontage road. For both those properties, they had a side driveway, but the frontage road has always been Chestnut. I know what a frontage road is.
I think you just what you're saying.
You're talking about, the frontage road was not over here ever for those
No, so
properties.
like on a commercial building, like, so say the building's right here, the frontage road is another road in front of that road. It's like kind of like a buffer.
Exactly.
So that's what
That's what
we're trying to do.
Right.
Right, but we don't want another road on top of that.
Greencastle Road up there by 70
Mhm.
is technically a frontage road. It's
So I
around the main
think it would
home.
be a good idea for you to have a frontage road, then you couldn't do what you want to do. Okay?
It's already zoned commercial. but-
If you have to do the frontage road, you can't do what you're doing. Isn't that right? Yeah. There wouldn't be any room for your facility.
Can we please talk to the board and not the applicants?
All right, anyway, yeah, I think they ought to have a frontage road. I don't think they should have any variances at all. None. Okay, what's the next one? I'm on all those.
One at a time, sir.
All right, so yeah, you ought to have a frontage road and then see what you can put in there.
Can I say something, Kenny?
You sure can.
As the town manager, I previously was the plan administrator. As far as the comment that, yeah, these people know him, they work with him. I know that Jason's been on the board about 2 years, we've had about 40 meetings for about 2 years. They have not worked together or not, they have not communicated.
That doesn't matter.
I understand, but I'm just saying, there's
Are
not
you part
some,
of the board or are you part of the audience? Because you
I'm
shouldn't
the
be,
town manager.
okay, you shouldn't be talking unless you're up here on the record.
I'm the town manager, and that's what I was speaking
All right, so they have met together, they have worked together.
4 times.
Okay,
I'm just saying, it's not an every month thing,
it
They're
doesn't
getting
matter, it does
together,
not
and that
matter.
they know each other, or having cookouts together.
It doesn't matter.
All right. So that was all the against for this variance. Phil,
Was that the only wish to speak, though?
that was the only one. Anybody else wish to speak on this? Excuse me, new to this game. Anybody else wish to speak against for the very first variance, the frontage road? You went 2 and 3, got it. All right, Bill, you're up.
Yeah, I'd like to say one thing. One, frontage road, we don't need a frontage road on, for any business whatsoever. That's already a commercial corridor, okay? We've already gone ahead and that's already been planned out. Secondly, this is, this applicant here also, they've already asked and requested that this thing be tabled. I think these arguments are gonna be a moot point because they don't have their engineers and their attorney here as well too. I don't see what other business can be conducted. That's my piece.
Anybody else have anything they would like to add?
Yes, I do want to add something, and I'm not even going to apologize. The frontage road or the business zoning is on Chestnut Street. It is not business zoned in Lotta Addition. So do you have to change zoning ordinances to make this happen?
It's already zoned for commercial.
On Chestnut Street, but not Terrace.
On the corner, it is zoned for commercial. That corner property, both those properties are commercial. So on Chestnut and 50 or Terrace, 50, 80, 100 feet, or whatever that is
I just-
commercial.
Like I said, I needed to know.
Excuse me, ma'am, what is your name? Did you sign up?
Pardon?
Did you sign on the sheet?
I
Nope.
did sign it on the sheet.
Okay, I just want to know so I can get in the notes. Thank you.
Anybody else? I make a motion, we table this until next month.
Well, seeing as our attorney isn't here, they brought an attorney and they're saying how Englert's should have an attorney. I think it should be tabled as well. That way, everybody's got equal representation. So I will second the motion.
It's been seconded.
Yep, it's tabled.
He's second.
Yep. Anybody opposed?
We want to call for the
All opposed or all for?
Aye.
table.
Yes, to table it.
Okay.
Anybody opposed? All right, this one is tabled till next month. All right, variance number 2, the curb cuts on the same side of the street must be separated by a minimum of 400 feet. Curb cuts are prohibited within 200 feet of the public intersection. Opposing curb cuts allowed along squarely or at least 200, no less than 200 feet, excuse me. They are requesting a variance to reduce the distance of curb cuts on the same side of the street to less than 400 feet, reduce the curb cuts to less than 200 feet from the intersection to the public street, and reduce the distance of the opposing curb cuts to less than 200 feet.
Like to table it until next month. Once again, we need attorney, engineer, and 5 people.
Mr. Malone?
Those regulations for curb cuts and where they put them in conjunction with the corners, the intersections, there's a reason for those, for traffic safety and pedestrian safety. And if you're making curb cuts too close to the intersection, you increase, and I think the city or the town increases their liability for allowing a traffic problem. People pulling out and all of a sudden you got a wreck. And that's my opinion. There's a reason why rules are in place. And it's because that's the best management practice. And when you start skirting those rules, you're asking for trouble. You're asking for some little kid to get hit by a car coming out of their place. So
Understand?
that's what I've got.
Um,
And I think it's a real shame that you're wasting this lady's money by hiring an attorney and you're not doing anything tonight. That's my opinion.
I do really wish we did have our attorney or our engineer here because the curb cuts, I understand that, if you get them too close to the corner, they're dangerous, but that property already has 2 curb cuts, if I'm not mistaken.
It is one.
It's one on Chestnut and there's already the gravel road is on
There
Terrace.
is, but.
But if that's an existing-
If they're gonna use those curb cuts, they don't need a variance.
Well, then if they're gonna, but it's stated in here, they're
But
200
the
feet.
state won't- I don't know that the state's gonna let them be that close to the highway, is why they want to move it back.
And that's what
But any place on that property still, I believe, gets regulations. If they have to move that, they have to do a new curb cut. And it's against the rule.
If they have to, that's what I'm saying. I wish the engineer
And
was here.
that's what NDOT is telling them, they have to. No, I thought you just said that.
No,
NDOT's approved, so we are actually moving, it says 400 feet, we don't have 400 feet of property. So we have went to the furthest away from the intersection,
Well,
making it as safe as possible for that
Will NDOT
location.
let you do a curb cut on the front?
Yeah,
It's already there. There's already there.
On the front, up on Chestnut?
Yes, there's a driveway there.
No, that's on Terrace.
No, there is.
What I'm saying is, are you putting your curb cuts up on Chestnut, 2 of them?
No,
No, just
One.
one.
Will NDOT let you put a second curb cut up on Chestnut?
they're not putting a
There's
second.
2 properties, I think they have to let you.
If One's gonna be on Chestnut, one's
We're
gonna
already
be on
fighting
Terrace.
the 400 feet. You can't put one on the corner. That would create more traffic issues.
Yes, you're right, it's gonna create more traffic, you're exactly right.
Moving on. Amy Sawyer? Sorry, if I butcher your names, people, I'm sorry, I'm not that
Some of
good.
you already know me. I was on this board previously. My name is Amy Jean Sayre.
Sarah, okay?
It might help you to understand that those 2 properties,
I live right there, I know all about that.
okay, I think you're confused a little bit
I
though.
am not
Excuse me,
confused.
I'm speaking. 2 properties,
Well, then
The
you
dri-
talk to the
excuse
board
me.
and not me.
well, except you're talking to everybody, so let me finish, please. 2 properties, one house here with a drive, one house here had a drive, not 2 in the front. I think we lost the battle when this was converted to commercial. I wish that had not happened. It's not a commercial street on that side of the road.
I understand.
However, given that we've lost that battle, I understand why they want a curb cut. It's going to dramatically increase. Don't tell me that because the other was a driveway, this is the same. It is not. However, what I think we should consider, what I think you should ask and require is that that curb cut, that driveway and that curb cut turn to the left so that traffic coming out can only turn left and is directed automatically towards 39. They cannot turn into the neighborhood. They cannot put people who are walking in the neighborhood, walking their dogs, walking for health, children. I have a disabled adult son who has no concept of where he is in space. None at all. With no sidewalks, he can end up in the middle of the road. If you've got people coming out of there and they make a right-hand turn into the neighborhood, I have no idea what will happen. But if you require that this curb cut is designed in such a way that people have to turn to the left,
That's around.
so that they have to go onto 39 and they cannot go into the neighborhood, at least you're doing something for the neighborhood. You'll be a better neighbor and you'll offer some protection.
I could put up
A left turn only sign is get ignored every day of the week.
I was, that's what I was saying, is I don't know how to enforce it.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
okay with it.
I'm just in my, I'm sorry, I just like to give my opinion. I don't know, left turn only sign, and that is a very good idea. I really like that idea. But unless you put something in the road to stop them
No.
from turning, I mean, that's the only way you
No,
can
that
stop them
isn't.
from turning.
That is not. You can put a physical concrete barrier so that if they turn, they have to go over essentially a barrier. There are lots of places that do that. Go down to Martinsville and look at the McDonald's and the Taco Bell, which are right there on the bypass. They both have physical concrete barriers. They're a sidewalk height. Trust me, if you try to drive over that, you're gonna screw up the undercarriage of your car. A sign is not enough. Every time that road, it's a left-hand turn and it's busy, they're gonna ignore that sign and take the right-hand turn and they're gonna go right down Terrace. And to the right-hand side, that first right-hand turn, then they're gonna come by Ladder. But if you put a physical barrier, a concrete barrier, if they drive over that, they're gonna screw up the underside of their car. They will not. And you'll be a better neighbor. You'll find a whole lot less resistance from your neighbors, and you'll make it a lot safer for the rest of us.
See, this
including-
is where them having their engineer here tonight would help to address that type of comment. They don't have their engineer.
That's okay. I'll
And they
be
don't have
back.
their, that's fine. I mean, but this is kind of a reason why they want their representation
No, I
here as
understand.
well.
Like I said, I served on this group, and I was president of this group several years ago. Laura knows that, and Narita probably might remember. I understand that, and that's why I know that when this was zoned commercial, basically this was over. But there are things that can be done to make this a better situation for all of us, and that's something that will help. I'll be back, trust me. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your time.
Darlene, you want to go now, or you want to wait till last, or?
I didn't sign up.
Well, I think her request would be that to the extent you're going to table each of these, that be done, I guess, at this time, so that I'm not here on the clock. And I guess I'll defer to you as to whether you want to do that, but that seems like a logical
I
move.
was instructed I had to open each one and close each one, because we had so many folks here, so many folks that wanted to talk. I mean, do you guys want to continue to go through this in the process, or you just want to wait till the next time? I mean,
And I guess for purposes of the record, we would object to the nature of the proceedings. I mean, that there was a fill-in. I don't know, Mr. Moore, how he was selected in that process, and just for purposes of the record, we would object to that. But it seems to me that if you're going to continue each and every one of these, then that would be something to take up at the outset.
can we do that?
If someone makes a motion,
Okay.
to table everything, yes.
I make a motion to table everything, all of them, the 6 of these things we have, the 5 variances and the 1 special one until next month. That way we can get their lawyer, their engineer. We don't waste your money having a lawyer here, sorry. Our lawyer, hopefully she can be here, maybe our engineer. So I made the motion. Anybody want to second it?
I'll second it.
Narita, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? It's so carried. All right, so that closes the public portion of this hearing. Thank you all for coming tonight. Sorry we got this canceled on short notice. It was too late in the game to cancel it. I gotta figure out what to do with all these papers. All right.
Or do you want to make a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Hold on, we have minutes.
I got minutes.
Oh,
Let's go
sorry.
through these, let's go through here, these real quick. Consideration of the minutes. It's been since January since we've been here. Yeah, they want to just stay there for the night. Everybody's had a chance to read through these. I say we make a motion to accept the minutes the way they are written.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All opposed? And that one passed. Clink. What's next on my local agenda? Any new business? Old business? Tammy, do you need to say anything?
No.
Okay. Well, we want to adjourn, folks?
Make a motion to adjourn. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? And that's passed.
Okay.
Do I need to sign these? I don't know what the, first full day is the